Good morning, everybody. Michael and I are super excited to be with you this morning. As many of you know that are returning, I am Shelly,
Mike.
and we are a mother and son stitching pair. We are called the Stitching Duo. For those that are new to our channel, welcome. We're super excited to have you, or if you're just viewing us, thank you so much. We just a little bit of background. We did 20 years in the Navy, um, many moons ago, it seems like. My husband's getting ready to retire again next year after 20 years. I taught Michael to stitch at a very young age, and that lasted for a while. And then high school and college and dating and getting married, all that kind of came into play. So he is back full-time stitching, except he is a full coverage fanatic. So you can see him on Instagram. So below in our description, you will be able to see our Instagrams and our email and everything, and you can go check him out. He does a lot of full coverage. He does great, and he makes his own patterns. A lot of his patterns, he uses a program that brings them in. And he's doing a really cool one right now for his dad. I don't think he's showing it today, but we've had it in other videos. And we're kind of throwing around the idea of doing like end of summer whip parade. Michael's got a few, but not near what I have. So you know how that is. So let's see. What have we been doing since we talked to you all last?
I'm the I'm
I
the
want to,
I'm the amateur. I'm the amateur. You're the veteran.
yeah, thanks. Yeah, I was stitching just a little bit longer. So what have we been doing since we talked to you all last? Well, I went last week. A week ago today. Today is August 19th. So on the 12th, my husband and I went from New York up to Michigan to see our family, to take care of some things for our moms and such. Got to see some friends, and I went to the Stitching Well. The Stitching Well is our local L&S. Wonderful little shop, and I always go every time I'm home. They know me really well. And so I went in and talked to the ladies, and of course, I picked up a couple patterns. So I'll show them under haul. It was just nice to be in there and see them again and chit chat. They've been there a very, very long time. What I'd like to tell you about the Stitching Well is they have a lot, I mean, a lot of old patterns from the 80s, 90s, 70s on up. If you are looking for a unicorn, I suggest contacting the Stitching Well in Bay City, Michigan, and we will put that information in our description box. Because as I was going through some things, I was like, oh, yeah, I used to have that pattern. Oh, yes, I had that pattern at one time. She's very well known for having, some unicorn patterns. So please reach out to her or the shop. Um, and they also do, if you are into applique, embroidery, she's got some quilting. She has some yarns, um, lots of fabric. She has a ton of fabric. But I was very good, and I only got two charts, so I was quite happy. But I had more fun just chitty chatting with her, so that was really, really fun.
Yeah, that
And
yeah that
talking to
place,
her about
man.
what's going on in Bay City, like with retreats and a stitching group for everything for when I get back. Well, Michael.
Stitching Well's got about everything you can think of.
Yeah, I took Michael. Michael was in Michigan 2 summers ago, I think. And we went 3 summers ago, maybe 3 summers. Yeah, maybe 3 summers. And so it was really fun. I took him and his wife there, and we did we did do some shopping then. Yes, it was really fun. So that's what I have been up to. Michael, what have you been up to the last 2 weeks?
Work, sleep,
I can't hear you for some reason this morning.
work, sleep. Um,
How's your stitchy bug?
I got back.
You did. Yay. We all should applaud him that he got that back.
I mean,
Wonderful.
I've not been doing a bunch of stitching, but I've just we're starting to
But
pick up at work, and
right. Well, you're getting into your busy time because you have, well, gosh, in 3 months is Black Friday. So, I mean, that's, the big rush for Christmas shopping. So you'll be
we
busy.
got our first truck of Christmas stuff.
I know. It's amazing how early all of that comes out. It seems like every year we get that earlier and earlier. And I get it for like Hobby Lobby and Michael's, and, we go shopping because, a lot of us are stitching so far ahead, getting our finishing items and stuff. But yeah, well, good. So you get to see all the goodies that come in. So if you see any finishing items or anything we must have, you must call your mother, right? So,
19, we got 19 Christmas trees in.
oh my. And you'll put all those up in the store?
They no, they're set for like
Sorry, my
week
nose is
like
itchy.
week like 30 something. So it's like mid-November, I think.
Okay.
This Walmart's like 30th week, 30 something
Okay.
week. But no, we, we
Nice.
we we get them in quite early.
Yeah. Yeah. I bet you do. And I think they're already up at my Hobby Lobby, I think already is in full swing. I haven't been there in a couple weeks, but when I was there, they were starting to set up everything. I can't just go into Hobby Lobby for one thing, I have to roam the whole
I
store.
wouldn't I wouldn't be surprised if our seasonal team lead or coach, which is a manager, um,
Mhm.
doesn't come back there and start putting them together here sometime soon.
Well, and probably just get them set up, and then all you gotta do is put them out in the store. So that probably would be helpful. Yeah. Yeah. So the other exciting piece of news that Michael and I have, we are attending our very first retreat together. I am so excited. So, do you want to spill the beans or shall I?
You can
Shall
do
I?
it.
Okay, thank you. So Michael and I are going to Garan Stitchery's retreat in Alabama. I can't wait, in September of next year. Already on the countdown. I know it's like 13 months, but I'm super excited. Gary and Ronnie do an amazing job. Um, their retreat earlier this year in May that I went to, their very first one, they were wonderful. It was so relaxing. It was just a great time. It was a smaller group of people, I think about 100 of us. I got to meet some great ladies, some YouTubers that I watch, which was really fun. And just to sit and stitch and no classes, which is great, just to sit and stitch and talk and go from table to table. Um, oh, and there was shopping, you can't forget that. And he had some vendors, so I know that's all going to happen again next year. So go check out their channel, Grand Stitchery, and on Facebook it's Grand Toten Bags. Go give them, go give them some love and hear about their retreat if you're interested in going. I know you'll get this afterwards, but I know today, the 19th, registration for the second weekend opens. We made it into the first weekend. So if you want to go, and even if sign up and that's sold out for the second weekend, please get on the waiting list, just like StitchCon, because it's still a year away, and unfortunately life happens. So just that little plug
Yeah,
there for them.
I went on the
But
waiting
super
list and
excited.
I went on the waiting list and like 4 days later I was in. So
Yeah, so super excited for them. But yeah, that's going to be great. So Michael and I will be going on a little road trip. I'll be in Michigan then, so
and
I'll come down to Indiana.
it won't just
Mhm.
be our first retreat we're going together. It'll be my first retreat.
So Michael's first retreat. So on that note, I've been to a bunch of retreats. So if you want to give Michael some first time retreat advice, like don't bring 25 projects to work on. Okay, I learned that a long time ago. I still bring too many,
I'm
but
not you,
anyway,
mother.
I know. So I always think, oh, I'm gonna get all the stitching done, I'm gonna get this done, I'm gonna get that done. No, that really doesn't happen because you're so busy enjoying time with other stitchers that have the same interest as you, and that we just really have a good time talking and looking at what other stitchers are doing too. Like I have found a lot of patterns from seeing what other people are stitching and just how beautiful their work is as well. So that's been really, really fun. So it's going to be a great time. So you're probably going to be hearing us talk about that a bunch between now and September next year. So I can't wait. Michael, mom and son road trip. So we might have to hashtag that mom and son road trip. Okay. Um, so we're going to dig in because I've been rambling now for a few minutes. So um while I was on vacation, I didn't have
Which
something to do in my car.
anyone who has watched us at least a few videos, it's normal.
Yeah, we're controlled chaos that everybody, yeah, that we've kind of named ourselves and a couple people, they've been really funny with us, some comments. So, and speaking of comments, thank you for your comments this week. Greatly appreciate them. So just keep them coming, questions,
And
whatever
I
you
got
want.
Kitty in the corner.
And then we have is that Gizmo? Yeah, Gizmo's there in the corner. So he's the very friendly cat. We have Rusty who hides every time I'm visiting, so you don't see him too much.
He's he's laying over there on the corner of the rug.
He is, yeah, see, because I'm not in person, so he's out, yeah. So let's dig in with our stitching because I don't have a whole lot. I know Michael doesn't have a whole lot, but I went on vacation thinking this is the same thing. I went on vacation thinking I can take 8 projects, no problem. I can work on all of them. Yeah, no, that didn't really work out so well. So in the car, my husband does most of the driving usually. So I took a couple small things. I finished one, so I was super happy. So I have a start and a finish. So I want to show you that. When we had gone over to the Delaware River area about I think 2 years ago. One of my husband's shipmates had passed away, so we went to a funeral, but then we decided to do some sightseeing over on the Delaware River. And I got this cute little, and I got a little kit. They have a little kit there. The Posy collection, a lot of times when you go to historical places, they have just these little kits you can make into pillows just for something to remember that area by. So that's what I got here. I got the Revolutionary War sampler, just something very simple. I'm going to make it in a little pillow, put it in my dough bowl for the patriotic time. And so
You
here it
need to
is.
put that in my pile because I want to make that because I'm a big history buff.
Okay. Yes, so that can go into Michael's basket that's beginning to overflow again because I keep going through things. So then another one that I did in the car that I didn't have to count, I try to do things that are small, or I have a color-coded project I got for as a Christmas gift. And so I took that and I worked on that a little bit yesterday. We came back yesterday. But as we got closer to home, it got really dark and it rained. I mean, it stormed and rained. It was ugly. But anyway, so it's called Craft Village. So I'm gonna see, there it is, which I thought was really cute. I got it as a Christmas
Oh yeah,
gift.
you've shown that one a couple times. I really like that one. It's
Yeah.
really cute.
So here it is. I don't know if you can see some of the stitching that I did on it, but it's
Mm-hmm.
just a cute little one that I'll put up in my stitching room. Um, so yeah, so it's really cute, and it's kind of nice because I'm just going along the colors at the bottom. I'm on the fourth color. And I don't have to try counting in the car. And it's 14 or 16 count. So I think it's 14 probably. And since it's color coded, I can just keep stitching while he's driving and, listening to the radio or whatnot. Before we left, I worked on, as many of you know, I'm working on Lady Justice. I didn't get a whole lot done, but I was working on like her sachet. So I was able to get So let me think.
Looking
So I
good.
was able to get like this part right before we left done, and I'm going to be working on this one this weekend and this coming week.
It's really
I'd
starting to
like
come
to get
together.
the whole I'd like to get the whole bottom of her dress done, which would be really, really great. And then I had to make a note real quick, sorry. Um then the last one I got a little bit of love on was Quaker Pumpkins by Hello by Liz Matthews. I really wanted to get this done for the fall and be able to put that up, but I don't think that's going to happen. I'm going to try, but I can't guarantee it. So this is where I am at. I didn't get much done. I did some porch sitting with my friend in Michigan, and we were just so, we were just talking, talking. I didn't stitch much, but I got this done, and this little piece on the next pumpkin. So I
You
didn't
you
get much
you must
done.
be talking about Barb.
Yeah, that barbs, yeah. So I really didn't get much, but I got start of the next pumpkin. So that's um that's that one. So didn't have a lot that I worked on, and Treasure Island. Well, Treasure Island that we are doing together as a sale, that next pattern dropped yesterday. So two more characters, and I'm super excited to get that started probably next week. Um, I think Michael's still on the schooner, but I have the schooner done, and now I can get into the next two characters. But I didn't bring mine to show because Michael's going to show his. I think I showed mine last time. Um, so that is my whips and some of my whip go because my whip co was Lady Justice, I need to do 15 hours, and I think I have 2 hours in. So, Michael, yes, he's got his Treasure Island.
I'm getting there.
Yep, looks good.
It's
So
coming
you're
along.
getting ready to start the schooner in the middle then.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm pretty close.
And, hmm
I got like
and that one really went fast.
I got
Yeah.
like maybe two, three colors left on the one guy, and then a little bit of back stitch, and then I'll be ready to do the schooner.
The characters seem to go in the story go very quickly for me just because of the pants, the shirt, the jacket. The schooner was super easy for me. I don't know if I should say easy, but quick. Because the flags were solid stitching. So I just basically outlined them and stitched in everything.
I feel
So that
I
was nice
feel
just watching TV.
I feel for the most part this stitch along has actually been quite easy. A lot of it's been really really
Hmm.
like
Yeah. And that we're keeping up. I was worried that I was going to fall behind just with, life and work and different things and being on kind of a strict like, okay, the pattern came out Friday. I have 2 weeks to get, the next one. So I'm pretty excited that we're keeping up with it, and I can't wait till the end when we both have it done. And obviously it's on the same count and fabric, but it'll be really neat for both of us to have it done. And maybe we can take them to the brag table at Grand Stitchery at the retreat when we go to the retreat. That would be really cool for us each one to have. So that would be great. Do you have any new starts? No, me either. I had that start and finish just of that little one. Um, so do you have any haul?
yeah.
Okay. I have very little haul. I have a little bit. Um, so as many of you know that watch us, I belong to the Color and Cotton Fabric of the Month and Thread of the Month. So on the thread, I get 5 skeins of primitive, find 5 skeins of like color, like bright. So this month in August, these are really cool, Michael. You would love these. I have green pepper, cucumber, hot sauce. Hot sauce. Okay, that's my son right there. Hot sauce.
Oh yeah.
Whoopsie, hot sauce. Yeah. And green pepper. Oh, I did that one. So sorry. Flambe and saffron. So these are really, really neat. Let me get a piece here. I want to hold this up for all of you. So these are the bright ones.
Oh,
which
those are
I think
pretty.
are really pretty. Those are really, really pretty. I love the greens. That would be great, like on some Christmas ornaments. And then I got the primitives, which is brown butter, cider, peppercorn, bay leaf, and grape leaves. And that's this one, these right here. And the dark ones are kind of, they're kind of a green, brownish, and like a yellowy color. This one's not coming up very good, the brown butter, but if you can see that one's really pretty. So they're really, really pretty. And then I normally get 28 count casual linen, and I decided I've been starting to collect 18 count Ada because I really do like that. And so I asked Angela if I could change over to 18 count for a while, and she's like, "Oh, sure, no problem." So the one that we got for August is Spellbound, and I'm sure some of you have seen this on other floss tubers already, depending on the fabric they got. But the depth of color on this is amazing, and I can't wait to figure out what I'm going to stitch on it. Maybe a Mirabelia I might stitch on this. I'm not sure. But this is Spellbound. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So I have that. And then I picked up a couple patterns. Um, so I got a couple from Primrose Cottage. Um, I just started getting some of their patterns. And so I got this one is called Perfect Hot Cocoa. Isn't that cute? Look at the
That
little
is funny.
elf upside down. Isn't that adorable? And then I got another one called I Would Rather Be Stitching, which I thought was cute for my stitching room. Put that up on the shelf. Thought that was really cute. I like the little bee right here. He's so cute. And then I can get the pin, pick up some pins to put in there to make it a little more decorative. But I thought that one was really cute. And then I got their St. Patrick's Day. It's really hard to find. I have found, I don't know about some of you, but I've had hard time finding just simple, fun St. Patrick's Day. I don't have a lot for St. Patrick's Day. So I go kind of from winter to spring. Like I miss like Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day. So I'm starting to pick up a few of those. So I got their St. Patrick's Day one, which I thought was cute, which was, potluck of the Irish shenanigans, March 17th. So super cute. And the colors are really, really nice. And they use all DMC. So I like one, two, three. So I like six colors. So yeah, I thought that was great. And then I also picked up, this is one of them that I got at the stitching wall. And from Jeanette Douglas, I got her Halloween Quaker pin cushions. I thought those were absolutely adorable. The Quaker motifs in there.
I like the bottom left one.
This one, yeah,
Yeah.
I think they're so so pretty with the buttons and everything. Yeah, absolutely adorable. So that was my little bit of haul that I picked up and received in the mail. So I was super excited. I can't wait to stitch on the Spellbound fabric. I just think it's just beautiful. Colors just beautiful. Then one of the things I got, and I'm not sure if I showed this last time, Michael, the tumbler, but Sambury Stitches of Becca of Sambury Stitches. She is a new designer. She's been out for, I think, 18 months, maybe almost 2 years. She also does Interview with the Floss Tuber, which I love watching. So I've gotten a lot of new floss tubers that way to watch. She went and did some merchandise, and so I got one of her tumblers, and I thought it was just adorable. So the sampler that is on here, um the Margaretha Slipkin, I believe it is. I'm not sure I pronounced her last name correctly, and I apologize if I messed that up. But I went and I got the tumbler with that sampler on it because I have the sampler. I have it kitted, ready to go. I just haven't started it yet. So
That's cool.
I really like the sampler a lot, or I and the sampler, but the tumbler, it's heavy and it keeps everything really cold. And I like it because it's a little skinnier than like a bit, a bigger one. So thanks, Becca. I'm glad you did that. Thanks so much. I really do like that tumbler. So that is it, I think, for haul and that type of thing. Um, because we have a birthday coming this month, and we talked about it last time. So I did get somebody sent me a private message saying they were joining. I'm so excited. Yep, in 9 days. Yeah, my birthday. Um, I'm not shy to say it, my birthday. So I'm super excited. We're going to do a hashtag mom's birthday sale, and I hope that you'll join us. You can stitch anything you want. It doesn't have to be anything specific. But we're super excited to do our very first like hashtag stitch along. I'm going to be starting the Royal Holiday by Mirabelia, which is this one. Isn't that beautiful? I got the beads, so I need to pull my threads and my fabric this weekend so I can get this one ready to go for the 28th. So I will be starting this, and I might start it next weekend, a couple days early, but it's my birthday, so I can start when I want, right? So this will be the birthday sale. So I hope many of you will join in. It will be, I think it'll be a lot of fun. There's no end date. It can go on. I tell you, this one will probably take me a couple years to complete, I'm sure. But I really love it, and I thought that's going to be my birthday style. So, and then Michael's doing a little one for me too. Um,
Called
I don't
Wabbit
know.
season.
Yes, so it's going to be Bugs Bunny. So I'm super excited he's doing that one. Yep, fun, fun. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Daffy Duck and yeah. So super excited. So please join us. I'd love to have you. And just tag me on it or anything on Instagram. It would be really fun to have all of you joining us on that. Um, so I think now we have some plans to go over and a very special prize to give away because August 6th of this year, Michael and I have been doing Flosstube for a year. Super fun. We're having a really great time. It's just another day that Michael and I can get together and we'll tape our Flosstube video and then we stay on Zoom for a little while and just chit chat. And so it's just been really fun for us to share and to get to know some of all of you better. So thank you so much for your comments the past year and the support that you've given us. We really, really appreciate that. So for our next video, we have a very special word. So Michael, would you like to say what the word is? Unless he doesn't remember it. Do you remember the word?
Oh, yeah, I forgot it.
We just talked about this before we started taping. Do you remember? No?
Oh, 6.
Yes, SIX, six. Not the number six, the word six, SIX. So that represents August 6th when we started. So I can't wait to read all of your comments. When I've done this on other channels, oh my gosh, the little stories and the little comments are always so fun to read. So we will have a drawing in 2 weeks at our next, when we do our next video. And so what we plan to have is the gift is Primrose Cottage pattern, Welcome to the North Pole, because Michael and I both love winter and Christmas time. So this is what we would like to we would like to gift one of our subscribers. So you must be 18, you must be a subscriber of the channel, and we will go ahead and Michael will do the generator, auto generator thing to pick someone. So we'll tape that so that you guys can see that. So super excited to read your comments and just so excited that Michael and I have passed our 1 year. So we're really thrilled, really, really thrilled. Yay. And hopefully we can do another live. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. It might have to happen again when we're both in our individual states. Not sure when we'll be together again this year or if this year. So let's dig into some plans. So for me, I have my birthday start coming on the 28th. We have Treasure Island that was released yesterday. And I am going, my Embroiders Guild, our region, which is our Mid-Atlantic region, is having a camp stitch a lot for the weekend after Labor Day. So I think that's like the 7th, I believe, the Thursday, September 7th, come back on Sunday. So we're gonna go stitch and that's gonna be really fun too. Stitch, there's food, all that fun stuff. And it's a beautiful area in New York, in the Corning area. It's the Watson at the Y at the Watson they call it, and they have a lot of stuff out there. They have these huge buildings. There's a lot of quilters that go out there, but we're gonna have one of the buildings, and we'll be staying in their rooms. Like they have like hotel style rooms, but it's beautiful to go for a walk in the middle of the day. So I'll post pictures at the video after that because we're gonna usually my friend and I always take walks out into the down the road. It's just beautiful, just a beautiful area, and it's the start of fall. So I think it's gonna be gorgeous. So that's my plans and just to stitch I'm not sure what I'm stitching on. I really have to get into my whip go and my rotation, but I know it's going to be Treasure Island, Lady Justice. Obviously, I'm starting my birthday start. So then I might throw, I don't know, a couple other little, depending what I get done, um, some progress on some others that I would really like to get some progress on some other projects. So, Michael, what kind of plans do you have?
I'm gonna try and catch up Treasure Island.
Okay.
Um, I'm going to try and get at least put the first couple stitches into your birthday Sal, and then
So it becomes a whip, right?
and
Yeah.
then try and try to get to Frederick.
Oh, yes, that would be a great one. Do you have your dad's project in rotation?
At the moment, I do not.
Okay, I was just curious. Okay.
I can show it though.
Yeah, so for our new subscribers or our viewers, Michael has been working, my husband was on the USS Iowa. And in 1989, April 19th, we lost 47 of the sailors due to a tragic accident when the turret exploded. So we have a banner that is at the memorial every year, and Michael has converted that banner into cross stitch. And so he's working on that for his dad. And I think that's going to be an amazing gift. He's going to really, yeah, there it is. So I think you're in the middle, aren't you, at least? I think.
Yeah, I'm like over in this area.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I have basically like this
That's right.
area done.
So you're closing in really on halfway, if you
Yeah,
aren't already halfway.
I counted the stitches. I'm like 2,000 stitches past halfway, I think. It's like a
Okay.
total of like actually I think I might have the total. There's some more.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful. I've seen it in person, and
I
we've
think it's
talked
like
about the
30,
names.
it's like 37 and some change.
Okay. Yeah,
37,000 and
so
some change.
that'll be beautiful when it's ready, and that's going to be gorgeous. Yeah. And we had talked about the names are kind of like blending in with his background. So we've talked about maybe back stitching around the names to just bring them, forward a little bit. But he'll decide once he's fully finished with it and see how the names look and see if you can, read them well enough. But yeah, that's a beautiful, absolutely beautiful. He's doing a great job. Great job, Michael. Really good job.
I'll get it done
Um,
for him here one of these days.
yeah, be great for his retirement next summer if you could. But if not, that's fine too. Whenever, you know, stitching
Yeah.
brings joy. So stitch on it as you feel, or in
Yeah,
however your rotation is.
I think next year um I'm not gonna do Whipco.
Hmm.
Um I'm gonna focus on getting the projects done that I'm doing for uh actually 4 people.
Hmm.
Um to get those out of the
Right.
way.
Your
Some of them
gifts.
are bigger
Yeah.
projects. Um and then start working on other stuff.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I have enjoyed Whipco, but sometimes I'm feeling a little pressured, like, oh my gosh, I'm working on July or I'm still working on a project for March and July numbers got called. So I know it's my board and it shouldn't be stressful and it's going okay. I still haven't gotten my first bingo though. So I'm looking forward to my first whip go.
Heck,
But
heck, I still
it's
got one
been
from
fun.
April.
Yeah. So, but that's okay. And next year I probably will not do it as well, just because it's our move year. And I'm going to be, after the first of the year, starting to pack a lot of things, and stitching's going to be one of them. So I'm really only going to have out um, all of my current whips, probably, and like a couple gifts I might need to make for next year. But I will, yeah, so we're going to end up starting to, pack things for the movers. I think our movers arrive like the beginning of June. So, and we leave this area in August to go up to Michigan or sooner,
I
just depends on logistics and things.
just thought about it. We're talking about the 1 year anniversary of us doing this. So yesterday was my 1 year anniversary at Walmart.
Congratulations. Great. Nice. Awesome. And so I think that's it for us. We didn't have a whole lot this time, um, but we enjoyed our time with you and hope that you enjoyed your time with us. And again, drop us any comments or questions you might have about even for new subscribers or viewers, about Michael's stitching or my stitching. Our very first video, we did talk a lot about us and we answered like the 10 questions. So you can always go check that out. But again, thank
And
you
look
so
forward
much.
to
We
our
have
new segment next
Yes, in
video.
September we have a couple two new segments starting. Super excited. So we're gonna kind of keep them hush hush till then. So I think everyone's gonna like them. So we're going to do that, and between now we'll probably be recording again around Labor Day weekend. So everyone have a wonderful Labor Day. In a couple weeks, the rest of the summer. It's the end of the summer. Kids going back to school. Hope all the kids enjoy that. That they're safe. Anybody finishing up vacations, be safe. So we will see you in 2 weeks. Bye.